The man shouting that Tinubu should resign is being naive about how presidential system works. Sowunmi. Who is naive about how presidential system works? Abeg, political commentator and former People's Democratic Party Chieftain Sowunmi has dismissed recent calls for President Bola Tinubu to resign from office, arguing that such demands reflect a misunderstanding of how Nigeria's presidential system of government operates. Tell us how it operates now. Speaking during an appearance on Arise News Morning on Thursday, June 25, 2026, Sowunmi criticized those urging the president to step down over concerns about economic hardship, insecurity, and the rising cost of living, insisting that Nigeria's constitutional framework does not function in the same manner as parliamentary democracies where leaders can be more easily removed through political pressure. According to him, comparison between Nigeria's presidential system and parliamentary models are misplaced and fail to appreciate the fundamental differences between both forms of government. So what did you say now? It doesn't make any sense. Who told you that the president cannot resign? He can resign, he can step down. If he's not doing well and he knows himself that he's not doing well, he's not meeting expectations. So why can't he step down? He could just talk like this Segun. Something says, Segun, it's time you begin to see the handwriting on the wall. Is your life and the lives of your constituents getting better? Emmanuel says, we understand how the system works, but we don't want the system to continue anymore. We need to change the system. Jonathan said, this show is neither here or there. The man is a confused man now. James Odutemu says, how does presidential system of government work? Because you didn't tell us how. If I may but ask, when our former president, Lord Jonathan, was there, our president now, Tinubu, asked him to resign. Then and now, what has changed? Exactly. What has changed? Because I don't understand why he cannot resign or he cannot step down. Stanley Chike says the Nigerian people should rise against bad government now or he continues to suffer more tomorrow. Ibe Anuforo says, yeah, APC more. Where were you when Tinubu asked Jonathan to resign? Help me ask him more. Help me ask him. Madonna says it is normal. Once the president is not doing good, it is honorable for him to resign. Do you get it? It's even more honorable. You earn the respect of people that, oh yes, you know that we can't really do this any longer, and you resign honorably. It's been naive. You guys should find a way to somehow speak the truth for once, at least. And why are you always lying to yourself? Is he doing anything? He's not. Njiko Amaka says, Tinubu did the worst things to Jonathan, so why are all these street urchins making noise? Don't mind him. Chieftain said, Mr. Ma, borrow sense. This great gentleman can never respond to discussions from an ordinary domestic worker or attack dog. Look for big name politician that was elected, not selected ones like you. Why don't you contest and test your popularity instead of waiting for others to contest? And you will come to do boy work with them. People like you are called Alatenuje. Yoma said, what does type of government got to do with resignation when leaders cannot perform? What is left is to resign. And why should a statement by Peter be given the presidency and those that support him they will always have a headache. Once it comes to Peter Obi, they'll always have a headache. Lauren says, who is naive here? The fact that the officials of this government act as if everything is in order and even praising their own achievements, lack of achievement rather, is enough to call for their resignation. In parliamentary system, a person senses that the stakes are up and resign. In presidential system, people with conscience should go when they are not performing. However, in Nigeria, they stay because they don't have conscience. Isaac says, but let's say, Mr. Noito, don't you know you are no more relevant? Was it ever relevant before? Christopher Cho says, learn it that non-performing government should resign. Belas Eskamo says, we don't see Bala and Reno mockery, so there is nothing if you tell us, which they never do. You get? We are not surprised. Goodboy says, yes, the presidential system interwoven in vices is talking about. Charles Moabi says, Tinubu should resign. Do we have a different democracy in Nigeria? Sowunmi, I believe it's your father that jailed Awolowo for treason felony. You don't supposed to discuss democracy if it is your father, okay? Augustine says, Peter Obi is really one man against Nigeria, against the world. Àti ọ̀nà ni ó sọ show me whether Yoruba Hausa no pays Ijo Igede, all reasonable, resourceful, wise-hearted Nigerian citizen, north and south, all know exactly what truth, righteousness, holiness, love, love and faith in Nigeria is when we all see one. Among those presenting themselves for presidential candidacy, Peter Obi is for all Nigerians. At your age, you prefer rabble rousing, cloak of pigs and plug in politics. How deliver to me will not remember your name before meals? Okay, I don't understand that. As I says, he's not naive, he's a Confucianist. You are sick. Who is a Confucianist? Your father. The planet says you always speak from the double side of your mouth. It's better you stand one side. All of you commencing to side with the president are looking for what to eat as caricature politicians we all know you people to be. As don't mind this one, he's looking for relevance and appointments, which he will not get. He will not get. There's no appointments for now. US man says you can't defend Tinubu and not sound stupid in the eyes of the people. Exactly, you have to be so stupid because you submit your brain once you join APC. Francis says this fool should first of all lecture Tinubu who asked Ebele Jonathan to resign before APC deceived Nigerians into power. How the presidential system works. Every idiot who wants to be noticed by Nigerians must seek out a way to shine on Obi's name. Yes, so you have to use Obi's name to shine. If not, nobody recognizes you. Philip Umar says, show me, shut your dirty mouth. Tinubu also told Jonathan to resign, so Tinubu was also naive. Is that what you're saying? Man. Emmanuel says, when Tinubu was shouting Jonathan should resign. You don't talk all this one, no? You didn't tell us how the presidential system of government was working. They hear people. Chieftain just said, Mr. Shegun, you are ignorant on this. The Constitution clearly specifies resignation as one of the ways to leave office. They don't know anything. They act like as if everybody is a fool like them. Christopher says, so you haven't heard of an American president resigning before? You resign. I'm not doing anything, so go. CJA says, common sense is not common now. Bright Marcus says, only fools don't have base for argument. A man that made life unbearable living from hardship to 70%, or hardship of 70% to 50%, hardship, and is almost done with him time as president. You are defending with what assertion? English is hard. Kenneth Machuku says, foolish man, always speaking from both sides of the mouth. Berebe tribal bigots and evil supporter. Isa Azan says, insecurity is on the high. Nigeria is falling apart. God save our country, Nigeria. Amen. Oliver says, Tinubu equally exhibited his naivety when he asked Jonathan to resign, as Atiku was first to call for Tinubu's resignation. And listen, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.